I'm going to go ahead and bring in Semajay Thomas. He's got a fight coming up here, August 30th, coming up for his pro debut. What's going on, Semajay? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing, man?
Man, we're doing good, man. We had a crazy fight weekend, and we're just kind of recapping that, talking about last weekend and how many good fights there were. But let's talk about you, Semajay the Truth Thompson. He's a guy that had, pedigree up the Thomas. Did I say Thompson? Sorry about that. Thomas. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But, we've had you on the show a couple times. We've gotten into your backstory. Go ahead and Google Semajay Thomas right now and listen to his backstory because, man, it's worth it. The guy's, at a young age, the man now, has gone through a lot in his teenage years, which are now, past him, and he's about to make his pro debut. And just, it's coming up August 30th. It's right around the corner. Obviously, you had a little teaser, in your first possible pro debut, which is something we'll talk about. But how are you feeling just on the eve, almost, it's not tomorrow or nothing, but you're really, it's just days away now. How does it feel to make August 30th, in your home state, making the pro debut, man?
It's a blessing, man. I couldn't ask for nothing more to make it my first pro fight in Chicago. We trained hard. We did all our preparation for this fight, and we more than ready. We ready to fight tomorrow. The fight will happen tomorrow. So we in shape. I'm boxing at least 8 to 12 rounds. I'm sorry, 8 to 10 rounds. With
right.
A lot of different. So I'm in crucial shape.
Well, yeah, you're right. I bet you are, man. Because we'll talk about all. Even though you didn't you should be on like fight 3 or 4 by now. But you know what? You still got a lot of work, and we'll talk about all the different camps, including your personal camp right now. But what's the stadium called? It's Cicero. Is that how you say that?
The Cicero.
Cicero. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cicero. So Cicero Stadium in Cicero, Illinois, Friday, August 30th. It's the night of the Rising Stars, Hits Boxing Entertainment. Make sure you get your tickets. Cicero. Okay, perfect. So, like I said, you're about to make your pro debut. How's training camp going right now? Like you said, you've been sparring 8 to 10 rounds. How long, basically, have you been in this camp? And when did you find out? When did you know your new date, August 30th? Was it a couple weeks ago, or have you known for a while? When did you actually find out so you really could just kind of focus in on, okay, now we can plan for this exact time?
I think it was a month ahead. That they was telling me that they was pulling to do a fight show, and they wanted me to be a part of the show. And they called me, and I always at first me and Nick Jones, we was talking, and at first he wasn't gonna have me fight in Chicago.
Right.
For the last few delays, that I was supposed to fight on the shows, and they all got canceled. So, for whatever reason, but I couldn't really say no because my family's here, my fans are here, and I'm just ready to put on a good show in Chicago and show everybody that it's a new star in boxing, and he's on his ride.
There you go. And let's talk about, this pro debut that got canceled. The commission, and I'm not, we're not going to sit here and badmouth any commission, but they actually felt that the opponent, that you were too experienced, although the opponent had like 100 amateur fights. Both of you are amateurs at the moment because you're not pros just yet. What'd you think of that, man? Back in March or April, whenever it was, that to be all focused and get ready to make your pro debut. What was that like when you heard that excuse, man? What was going through your head?
Oh my God, it was so ridiculous, man. I trained hard. I was training in the Mayweather boxing gym in Vegas with Floyd, Floyd and his team and his crew out there. And
Right.
so I was talking about it, you know, they were like, my team's gonna win, you know. I was getting geeked, and to find out that a lot of opponents had recanted on signing the agreement, the fight agreement, and we ran into Justin, and Justin agreed to fight us. You know, he was like 1-3, and you know, he had over a lot of he's supposed to have over 60 or 70 or 100 some amateur fights, and he was ready. And so we weighed in. We walked to the arena. I walked to the arena walked to the ring. Well, not the ring, in the building with my team. And they
Right.
go, hey, Semajay, you can come in, but you're not fighting. I'm like, what do you mean? You know? It was like, I'm like, man, I weighed in. I did everything. I passed all the tests. He got his license. They was like, no, they want to ask for his amateur book. I'm like, his amateur book? What do you need his amateur book for? He's a professional fighter. He's not an amateur no more. He's a professional fighter. We're both professional fighters. We don't need our amateur book to show how many amateur fights we have or nothing like that. You know, he's a professional fighter, and they put the fight. They said I was too experienced for him, and one of the you know one of the reasons, you know, it kind of man, it's just hard to explain, man. I was so hurt. I sold so many tickets.
Yeah.
My whole wanted to come there. Everybody showed up. I just don't know. That was just some BS, man. But it's all good though.
That was random. Yeah, I mean, it's over now, and like I said, I don't want to get you in, you know, hot water with any commissioner or nothing, but it was just ridiculous to get you that close to it. Like you said, weigh in and everything. Usually, I mean, the guy that I was talking to, Estrella, Donovan Estrella, who was just about to make his pro debut a couple of days before the fighter pulled out. That's a little different, but to get you weighed in and get you in the arena and then say, nah, dude, you can't fight because of some random stuff, and then they need your amateur stage. It was just weird, man, but I'm glad that that's over. You know what I mean? That's over, and now we got August 30th, Friday, coming up real soon, man. And, so we got a brand new date. Everything's fine. So at least you got a month, you know, to know you've had it's nice to have a month for one thing, especially if you're already in camp, like you said. But 2013 has been a strange year for you for your professional debut. But man, like you said, Mayweather Boxing Club, the Alexander Broner camps. Talk about, you know, the other camps, not just the Mayweather, but all the other train camps and camps that you've been through, and just the great work that you must have had. Because, yeah, you didn't get to make your pro debut, but you still managed to get a lot of good work in.
It was good. You know, it was a good learning experience, training with world champions, and just getting that good work in and being part of their victory, because I helped them get ready for their fight. It was my job to help them get ready. So that statement, my statement was made for seeing them win their fight. So I did what I had to do. They did what they had to do, and shout out to all the guys that brought me in their camp and showed me mad love. As far as Adrian Broner, Devin Alexander, Carlos Molina, Floyd Mayweather, everybody, you know. Shout out to all
yeah,
them.
Man.
Actually getting, well, I'm not getting them ready, but I'm doing some rounds with Carlos Molina from Chicago.
Yep.
So he's getting ready to fight with my big brother Ishe Smith, and under the Floyd Mayweather and Canelo undercard, you know, and that should be a good fight night too.
That's for sure, man. That's a good one, man. So yeah, I mean, at least you got some work in, and it is what it is. You signed a a new 3-year management deal. You're all ready to go. So, you've been working with Nate Jones for a good, portion of it. Right now, though, aren't you working with the new trainer for this fight because Nate is in Vegas right now? Who are you working with right now, Semajay?
But Jeff Mason.
Okay.
He was, as a professional, he retired at 15-0. He fought Oscar De La Hoya in the amateurs, and he's a real technical trainer, and he's real strict on how you throw your shots, how you land your shots, your feet movement. He's one of the greats. I've been working with him throughout just as long as I've been working with Nate, and I won all my nationals with him and Nate training. He's my assistant trainer, and so I'm real comfortable working with him. So that's why when Nate's out there helping Floyd get ready for the Canelo fight, Jeff get me groomed for this fight. So we should be August 30th is gonna be action packed. I'm gonna put on an excitement show. I'm in tremendous shape, and I'm ready to let my hands go. And I'm gonna put on a great show for all the fans and everybody that loves the sport of boxing. Because boxing is not dead, boxing is alive, and boxing is better live.
That's for sure, man. So make sure you go to Cicero Stadium in Cicero, Illinois, Friday, August 30th. Semajay the Truth Thomas, and that's nice that you have that a guy around that you've been working with, and that's a nice combination to be able to go back and forth because you know that he's going to be in Floyd's camp maybe twice a year now. So that's good look, Semajay. That's a very good look. Why don't you go ahead and give a message to the fans and see where they can follow you on Twitter and Facebook and of course the website semajaythomas.net. Talk about give a message to the fans out there, man.
To all my fans, I want to thank you all for all your support and all your encouragement words. And I'm winning, and I'm boxing, and I'm doing all this for us. And everyone can follow me on Facebook at Semajay Thomas, SEMAJAY THOMAS. Instagram, Semajay_Thomas1. Twitter, Semajay Thomas. And one more thing, I founded a record label. Legendary Greatness Entertainment. And I founded it because with everyone in my circle, they want to become legends at what they admire and what they love to do. And with every legend, there's greatness, and greatness is given by God. So we got LGNT, it's Legendary Greatness Entertainment.
Okay.
And I'm the CEO. We have D.L. Willingham, he's the president. And that's my big cousin, and we kind of do mix it up a little bit with as far as the music side. We got a lot of good music, and it's just fun, just living life.
Yeah, Legendary Greatness Entertainment. Perfect. All right, Semajay. Well, good luck, man. Coming up not this Friday, but next Friday, we'll definitely have you back on to see how it went. Okay, buddy.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, take it easy.
Appreciate it.